So I've recently put my profile on a dating site. Stay tuned to find out what's happening. Hello, my name is Linda G. Robert. I am your Back in the Groove Again coach, helping you live your best life right now so you can love what you do. Yes, I've done it. I decided a few weeks ago to put my name on a website. Now, I had my name on that website before, and I did meet somebody. I didn't physically meet them, but I did chat with them a few times. It just didn't work out for different reasons. But this time, I decided to not just go back, I decided to pay for 3 months. I fine-tuned my profile. I checked it out a couple of times, a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't done anything since. Now, that's like me, right? I started writing a book a few months ago and worked on it quite regularly and haven't done anything since. It's a pattern of mine, and I'm really aware that I tend to do that. So here's a few things that I'm going to suggest for people like me that are out there. Be aware that you're doing it. That's number one, right? To be aware that you're actually doing that. If you're not aware that you are the type that will, get really motivated initially and then the motivation will draw off, or the fact that it's almost like the shiny thing syndrome. It's exciting at the beginning. It's like, wow. And then eventually something else catches your attention. You're not aware of that? Then start paying attention. Start paying attention. Now, at least if you're aware of it, you're apt to do something about it if you put your attention in the right place. But if you're not aware of it, then you're going to keep doing it and you'll never get anywhere. So if you start being aware of it, then you have a choice. Then you could start setting goals and putting your attention on that thing for a few minutes a day. But I'll use the case of the dating site. For example, I'm really aware that I haven't been on that site for a couple of weeks. So guess what? Set a goal. I'm going to set myself a goal to go on that website today. And I might go on there again the next day, but at least when you become aware of it, that's when you need to get back on track and to go back to that website. Now, in this particular case, I've got my name on spiritualsingles.ca. My profile is visible. It's not hidden. A couple of options here. I could hide it and start contacting people that I'm interested in and then send them a link, or I think then they can see who I am. Or I could remain visible and wait and wait and wait until I get a response. Now, I know with this system, when somebody has sent you an email, you will be notified. So you know what? That's always an option, right? I don't have to go on there every day because I know with that system that when somebody checks me out or when somebody sends me a message, I will be notified. So that's one good thing, right? If I don't think about it every day, if I'm not aware of it or mindful of that, of my intention every day, I know that somebody will remind me of that, and that's the system. But I can also set some time aside, whether it's 5 minutes a day, because I guess my big challenge is that I don't want to be, well, and I am sitting in my computer every day for work. I don't want to be sitting on my computer for, even half an hour at a time going through profiles. I'd rather not. So I think if in my case, and maybe if that's for you as well, you might want to set a time limit of 5 minutes. Because basically, you can do a quick search in just a few minutes and find a few profiles that you're interested in. And if you're not interested in whoever you see, whoever photos you do see, then close that app and just move on for the rest of your day. But if you do find someone interesting, then why not send them a quick little message saying, "Hi, I found your profile interesting." And then you're done. So it doesn't have to be a lengthy process, right? Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. So those are my tips. If you are like me and you tend to pay for sites and dating sites and not use them, well, be aware that you're doing that, and then get back on that site and spend just a few minutes if that's all that you want to do. No endless searching. It doesn't require that much time. You either like what you see or you don't. And if you don't, then after 5 minutes, get off the site, go back maybe the next week, because it doesn't have to be a daily thing. Believe me, things don't change that fast. And I know with some sites you can just click the newest profiles and then you'll get the newest profiles. So it doesn't have to be labor intensive. So if you do want to meet somebody, at some point, there's a little bit of work that's required other than the dating sites. Some of the simple things is by putting yourself out there. I'm going to be going to an astronomy meeting at the beginning of November because I really enjoy looking at stars and thinking of all the different things that are actually happening out in space as we speak. I'm curious about that. So I'm going to be going to that meeting. So, think about your interest and start participating on a fairly regular basis to those meetings. Like if I do go to that astronomy meeting, I'd have to go to quite a few of them, not just the one time, right? So you do have to go to these activities on a regular basis so that people can get to know you and you can get to know them. This is Linda G. Robert. You're back in the groove again, coach, helping you live your best life right now so you can love what you do. Check out my website, lindagrobert.com, for more information about who I am and what I offer. And you can always send me an email at backinthegroove@gmail.com. You can schedule an appointment as well. We can just have a chat. Or if you're needing more support, there's also some programs that you can register for. Bye. Take care.